Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today I want to talk about some of the things that you have to let go of if you want to elevate in life. Now, if you're new here, my name is Ali and I create self-improvement content specifically for men. Feel free to check out my channel, and if you like my content, make sure you give it a like, and better yet, subscribe down below so you never miss an upload. Right, so let's jump into the things that you're going to have to let go of if you are to elevate in life. The first one that I have here is fear. You know, I saw a video from Bob Proctor earlier today. Bob Proctor was one of the greatest self-development coaches of all time. Sadly, he passed away last year. But he said that fear and faith require you to believe in something you cannot see. Right? It takes the same effort to have faith as it does to be afraid. Choose one. Now look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be careful when it comes to how you make certain moves in life. No, definitely ensure that you are smart with your moves. Okay, I don't want you to wrap yourself in bubble wrap and avoid being hurt in life. No, go out there, run, get some battle scars. But I want you to be optimistic. Believe in a good future. Believe in a prosperous future. Believe that you are the one. You know what? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. As long as I take intentional, deliberate action every single day, it's just a matter of time. And you know what? If I fall flat on my face, at least I can say I tried. Unlike millions of other men around the world who didn't even attempt. Those are the real losers. They're going to be sat on the sidelines forever thinking, what if? What if I tried this? Their kids will ask them one day, Dad, why didn't you pursue your dreams? Because, you know, there are large groups of men around the world who love talking about what they could have achieved to their friends or family. Oh, I could have achieved this, but this was holding me back. I was afraid of this. You're not going to be that guy. You're going to believe in a prosperous future, and you're going to go out there and you're going to move with speed. You're going to take massive action, because I don't want you to be old and be full of regret. Be optimistic. Don't be afraid, man. Yes, life is uncertain, but that brings a sense of excitement as well. Look at it that way. What if I could be bigger and more successful than I ever even thought was possible? Because you very well may be. You may be way more successful than you thought you were going to be. And there are many successful people around the world that have testified this, that have said, you know what, if you would have asked me 10 years ago that I'd be in this situation, I'd tell you to get the fuck out of here. Okay? So choose to have faith, because having faith and being afraid takes the same energy. So make sure that you have faith. Okay? The next thing to let go of if you are to elevate is negative self-talk. You know, this is something I talk about quite a lot on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok profile. I used to be a negative guy. I used to talk about things that weren't happening in my life. I would speak them out loud. Oh, this is not working out because of this, and I always put myself in these situations and I'm unlucky, and I would say these things out loud. Like even right now, just giving you guys the examples of what I used to say, I feel uncomfortable. And I never say things like this out loud, by the way. I'm only saying this for the purpose of making this video. But I'm very, very careful with what comes out of my mouth, because I will convince myself that I am unlucky. And I'll start conducting myself like somebody who's unlucky. And I will continue to repel opportunities. I believe in that shit, man. If you do get a negative thought, which you will do, you know, you will get negative thoughts. Potentially even every day, because the human mind has thousands of thoughts a day. I mean, there's going to be a few negative ones. But when you do get those negative thoughts, do not vocalize them. Do not speak them out loud and start saying things like, man, I always run into money problems. Man, women always leave me. Don't say that. Let those negative thoughts bounce around in your head like a screensaver, and then they will fuck off after a while. Okay, but do not speak them out loud. And please, for the love of God, Do not sit in groups and start talking with your friends about how shit your life is or whatever. No. And I tell you that, people may tolerate that once or twice, but after a while, you become a fucking nuisance. You start making people feel shit when they're around you. Look, I get it, man. I like helping my friends out in the time of need. You know? Especially if I've been in that situation that they're experiencing. I will definitely offer my assistance. But if somebody's always coming around me, complaining and bitching, I don't want to be around them anymore. Go take your negative energy elsewhere because it will rub off on me. Negative energy is contagious. In the same way that positive energy is contagious as well. People that are full of life, that are optimistic, they're great to be around. I'm not saying they're delusional, as in they don't know what's happening around the world. And no, I'm not saying that. But people that believe, you know what, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to create an incredible life for myself and my family. Those are people you want to be around. Okay? And maybe the reason why some women don't want to be around you is because you're negative. Oh, I'm so short and all the women in my life have always said that I'm short. And don't be saying shit like that, man. Cut it out. The next thing is procrastination. You need to let go of that shit, man. You don't need motivation. I get that message every single day. Ali, I'm unmotivated. I need motivation. No, you don't, man. You need to get off your fucking ass and get some work done. You know, working hard is a muscle. Right now, you don't have any of that muscle because you don't work hard. So go out there and build it. You know, discipline is what you need. Discipline is doing the work regardless of how you feel. How do you build discipline? By going out there and doing the work regardless of how you feel. Showing up every single day. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, you may not feel like it, but you get it done. That's what makes men men. I mean, there are billions of men around the world right now that get up every single day and do a job they don't enjoy, but they got a wife and kids at home that they need to take care of. Now, I'm not saying that that's a great model of how you should live your life, because if there is an opportunity for you to do something that brings you fulfillment, I'm not going to say really enjoy, because you're not going to enjoy everything about what you do. Okay, get rid of that mindset. But if you can find something that will bring you a sense of fulfillment, fantastic. That's even better. However, those men are also men to be appreciated, because regardless of how they feel, they still get up and they still get it done. I can respect that. That's what you need to start instilling in your life. The ability to wake up every single day. Right, don't feel like going to the gym today, but fuck it. It needs to get done. Right, I need to create some content today. I can't be asked, but I'm going to get it done. Okay? So cut out procrastination, man. Your life is going to be in the exact same situation this time next year. Or even worse, if you don't get off your fucking ass and make shit happen. This is what motivates me more than money and cars and whatever. It's the fear of staying the same. I don't want Ali to be 29, 30, 31 and still be in the exact same situation in life. I want to keep improving. I want to provide an even better life for myself and my family. Month to month, year to year. Because I respect myself and I care about myself. That's why I grind hard. That's why I confront uncomfortable tasks head on. That's how you get better at anything, guys. By doing the thing that you suck at. Repeatedly, over and over again. It's not a sign to quit if you're shit at something. If you get choked out in jiu-jitsu, or if you fucking lose a trade in the market. It's not a sign to quit. Well, I guess it's not for me. Because millions of men nowadays don't have any stamina. They've got attention spans that are worse than a fucking goldfish. And the moment they get a little scar, I shouldn't be doing this anymore. Soft. Snowflakes. The next thing to let go of is toxic relationships. You don't need people around you that bring you drama. And this applies to romantic relationships. Okay? If you're trying your best to work on the relationship that you have with a woman, but she's not willing to cooperate with you. She's not willing to hear you out. She's not willing to improve the relationship. Then it's one-sided. Then you've got to end it. And it's difficult sometimes because you really care about somebody. But it takes two to tango, as they say. It takes two people that are willing to work on something in order to make it work. And this applies to friends as well. There are some friends that are negative to be around. Some friends will start becoming envious of you. They'll start to give you or they'll start to disrespect you in the form of jokes. There are friends like that. They'll take the piss out of you, and then they'll say, oh, it's just a joke, man. It's just a joke. They will advise you to not pursue something and disguise that as, I'm just looking out for you. When in reality, it's fucking hell, this guy's actually getting some shit done. You know what? I need to somehow sabotage this because it's making me uncomfortable because I'm not doing shit in my life. So I don't want to continue seeing this guy thrive and prosper because it makes me uncomfortable with the lack of action that I'm engaging in. So be careful of people like that. And if you sense that this person's been negative, every time I tell them about something good in my life, they come with something negative. They tell me, oh, that's nothing. Because there are guys like that. You tell them, man, I achieved this. And a good friend will be like, oh, man, that's amazing, bro. Let's celebrate. A bad friend is going to look at you funny. Maybe not even say anything. Just stay silent, as if it's just infuriating him on the inside. One of them might say something like, oh, is that it? Or whatever, right? Be careful. Observe that, okay? The next thing to cut out is perfectionism. Perfectionism is another form of procrastination, guys. You want to have everything laid out nicely before you pursue your business. I want to get the logo done. I want to get the website done. It's got to be the most advanced website interface. No, it doesn't. Just get shit going, man. Start getting payments in. Get progress under your belt. Then with the profit you make from the business, you can then invest in a better website, etc., etc. But a lot of you guys want to have everything laid out. That's why you'll never progress. This time next year, you'll be in the exact same situation. And I'm speaking from experience, by the way. When I was 20, 21, 22, I was focusing on dumb shit. I wasn't focusing on getting money into my business. That's real progress. Statistics, numbers. I was focusing on dumb shit, like websites, I know this and that. Okay, and look, I know some of you guys are thinking to yourself, but I don't know enough yet. Do what you can do with the information that you have. Tony Robbins says it's not about your resources, it's about your resourcefulness. You don't know the answer, you go and get the answer. You call somebody who's experienced in that chosen field of yours. You seek support, you read books. You find the answers as you go along. You don't wait until you have all the answers, because the reality is you'll never have all the answers. Even guys that are 10 years ahead of you in your chosen craft, they don't have all the answers. They're still learning. They're still improving. It's a constant evolution. Okay? The next thing to give up is resentment. Resentment can hold us back and prevent us from moving forward. Whether it's resentment that was built up from a previous relationship that you had, an ex that you can't seem to forgive. Let it go, man. Look, I know it's painful, man. Losing somebody that you once really cared about and you envisioned a future with, it's not easy. It's painful. I've been there, man. It took me a long fucking time to recover. But you can't hold on to that resentment and that anger. It's not going to serve you well. That's like holding on to a hot piece of coal. The longer you hold on, the more damage you do, man. Let it go. The moment, let it go. That's it. Time will heal. I know you hear that and it sounds cliche, but believe me, it will. The pain will start to decrease over time. Yeah, you'll still think of this person. Right? And you know what? When you think about them, reflect on the good memories. Don't regret ever being in a relationship with them. Reflect on the good that happened. But don't live in the past. Don't let that experience rob you of a beautiful future. You deserve a good life, man. Okay, so let go of resentment. I'm not saying forgive people and then allow them to walk all over you again and disrespect you again. No. You can forgive and move forward with your life. Okay? And not allow access to certain people again. And finally, guys, attachment to outcomes. Detach yourself from the outcome. And what I mean by this is this. All you can focus on is improving your work every single day. Right? And obviously you get feedback from the results that you get. But if you're praying that this one deal goes through, and if it doesn't, your entire self-worth will be destroyed. That's not healthy. If I attached all of my outcomes on the trades that I take, there are going to be trades sometimes that I take that I lose. I can't be crying and throwing the table and throwing my fucking mobile phone out the window. No, I got to be stoic. You know what? Okay, this didn't work out. I wonder why. Let me get my journal and reflect. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe I need new information. Or maybe I need to persist. Maybe you don't even need to change anything. Maybe you just need to give it more time. Just keep doing what you've been doing, and it's just a matter of time. Okay? So don't attach yourself to the outcome, man. And this also applies to relationships as well. Don't pray that, oh my God, I hope she stays in my life forever. All you can continue to do is just improve as a man. You're not in control of people. You don't own anybody. People are free to do what they desire. Now, if you lead properly, if you are a strong, masculine man who is empathetic, kind, respectful, then the relationship will be healthy long term. It's not a guarantee that the relationship will continue in the future. Maybe something happens that's beyond your control in the future. Maybe somebody will decide that you're with that, you know what, I don't feel like being with this guy anymore. You can't be attached to the outcome, because otherwise you'll crumble. You'll be absolutely and utterly devastated. And unfortunately, a lot of men go to the extremes of taking their own life because their entire world revolved around this one person. Okay? So just continue being the best possible man you can be. Continue to improve. Don't worry about the outcome. It's the process, man. As long as you know you're getting better every single day, that's all that matters. Okay? And if you lose, you lose. There's another opportunity. Another door will open. Okay? Hopefully this video has provided you with some value, guys. This really has come from the heart. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like. And better yet, subscribe down below if you're new. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace and love.